The president is now on TikTok. It's my honor.
Donald Trump joins TikTok, rapidly wins 1 million followers. Yes, within hours of joining TikTok, Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump had attracted 1 million followers on Sunday on the short video social media platform that he tried to ban as president on national security grounds. The decision to join the platform will help the former president reach younger voters in his third bid for the White House. He is in a close race with Democratic incumbent Joe Biden ahead of the November 5th presidential election. Biden's election campaign is already on TikTok, although Biden has signed a bill that would ban the app, which is used by 170 million Americans, if its Chinese owner ByteDance fails to divest it. Trump posted a launch video on his account, which has the address at Real Donald Trump, on Saturday night. The video showed Trump greeting fans at an Ultimate Fighting Championship fight in Newark, New Jersey. The Trump campaign did not immediately respond to a request for comment. ByteDance is challenging in courts the law that requires it to sell TikTok by next January or face a ban. The White House says it wants to see Chinese-based ownership ended on national security grounds. TikTok has argued it will not share U.S. user data with the Chinese government and that it has taken substantial measures to protect the privacy of its users. Trump's attempt to ban TikTok in 2020 when he was president was blocked by the courts. He said in March that the platform was a national security threat, but also that a ban on it would hurt some young people and only strengthen Meta Platform's Facebook, which he has strongly criticized. Trump already has an active social media presence with more than 87 million followers on X and over 7 million followers on his own platform, Truth Social, where he posts almost daily. A U.S. appeals court last week set a fast-track schedule to consider the legal challenges to the new law. The U.S. Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia ordered the case set for oral arguments in September after TikTok, ByteDance, and a group of TikTok content creators joined with the Justice Department earlier this month in asking the court for a quick schedule. On the other hand, Donald Trump has warned that sending him to prison could prove a breaking point for his supporters, remarks that will fuel concerns of political violence around the U.S. presidential election on November 5th. In an interview aired Sunday on Fox News, the former president and current Republican White House hopeful acknowledged the possibility of jail time or house arrest following his historic criminal conviction in a hush money trial. "I'm okay with it," Trump said, but added he was not sure the public would stand for it. "I think it would be tough for the public to take. You know, at a certain point there's a breaking point," he added. The warning will resonate in a country already concerned about the prospect of civil unrest and political harassment in the run-up to the November ballot. Trump will now be running as a convicted felon, and he has repeatedly made it clear he will not accept the result should he lose to President Joe Biden. A New York jury on Thursday convicted Trump on all 34 felony charges of falsifying business records in the final stages of the 2016 presidential campaign to cover up a sex scandal involving porn star Stormy Daniels. It was the first criminal conviction of a former president in U.S. history, and sentencing has been set for July 11th, just days before the Republican convention that will formally anoint Trump as the party's presidential nominee. Although each charge carries a possible 4-year jail term, experts say it is extremely unlikely that the judge will hand down a custodial sentence. Trump faces 3 other criminal trials, including one related to efforts to overturn the results of the 2020 presidential election he lost to Biden. Trump's supporters stormed the U.S. Capitol on January 6, 2021 after he delivered a fiery speech urging the crowd to fight like hell. Speaking to Fox, Trump repeated his assertions that the hush money trial was a scam and that his political opponents had weaponized the justice system to keep him from returning to the White House. Biden has called Trump's attacks on the judiciary and his trial judge reckless, irresponsible, and dangerous. Breaking her silence following Trump's conviction, Stormy Daniels said the former president should be put in prison. "I think he should be sentenced to jail and some community service working for the less fortunate, or being the volunteer punching bag at a women's shelter," Daniels said in an interview with the British tabloid The Mirror published late Saturday. After years of exchanging insults with Trump on social media, Daniels now says she finally has been vindicated, although she admitted she was shocked at how quickly the jury rendered its verdict. Daniels also accused the White House hopeful of being completely and utterly out of touch with reality, and compared him to a child at one point in the interview. The former adult film actor and director helped bring Trump down in court with her gripping testimony, which included graphic descriptions of what she says was a casual sexual encounter in 2006. "Being in court was so intimidating with the jurors looking at you," she said in the interview, adding that she was glad it was proved that she had been telling the truth the entire time. "It's not over for me. It's never going to be over for me. Trump may be guilty, but I still have to live with the legacy." Trump has continued to deny the sexual encounter, which prosecutors at his trial said had taken place shortly after his wife Melania had given birth. In his interview with Fox News, Trump said the criminal trial had taken a toll on his wife, who was notably absent as other close family members attended the court proceedings in support. "She's fine, but I think it's very hard for her," Trump said. "She has to read all this crap." Melania Trump has barely engaged with her husband's current White House campaign, failing to appear at a single Trump rally and rarely joins him in public.